I don't think it's a massive stretch of imagination to see a link between understimulated youth and education being underfunded and the rise in knife crime and gun crime.
Councils are cutting back, cutting resources as opposed to investing, and we see that in Croydon as well.
Yeah, I can relate to this idea of a slow riot. It isn't like an outright siege, people don't go looting, but there's a bubbling sense of dissatisfaction and a sense that resources are rarefied. So communities kind of turn in on themselves, especially in a lot of sort of underprivileged places in England or in Britain, and especially in London. I see this phenomenon where people are kind of turning in on themselves. Soda Jam is a weekly music session for young people between 15 and 25 years old with a learning disability.
Turn me down. Yes, turn me
Anybody
down.
else? Is anybody else too loud? I'm too loud.
The Soda Beat sessions, for instance, or the Soda Jam sessions are very different to what the musical education I had at school. And it's a lot more relaxed. I mean, obviously, people are not pupils in the same way that they are at school. This is more to meet people informally, a hangout. There's people who really have an interest in music. It's not part of their syllabus, it's not part of their curriculum. It's a much more focused period of time.
Wait a second.
If you need to get your appreciates. We'll wait for Erica to plug in. Okay, let's start. Laurie's going to count us in. Alright then, ready? Count in. 2, 3, 4.
Members coming to Club Soda, I've seen them flourish socially. They've created a social network, they've made more friends, but also they've got that environment, that space to express themselves creatively, but as well as socially.
Who likes pop music?
Participating in music learning activities has given them, especially people that are not verbal, that are non-verbal or that have some kind of difficulty with hearing or speaking, they have had the confidence to express themselves, whether it's through a song or even it's through sound making. So it's been extraordinary, actually.
Is everyone up for that then? School life?
School life.
Everyone up for that? Right, have a seat.
Not as good as tie-dye.
What's that?
Why bother?
Why bother? I like that, it's a good way to
so
start.
boring.
Because it's boring.
Oh no!
Paolo, what you got?
What's your favourite?
Give us something about school.
Makes you go to sleep school.
My college life is making new friends.
Making new friends, very nice.
Because I know what I know. Wait, it's got a nice rhythm to it. Because I know what I know.
Yeah.
So what's that? Is that?
No words can hurt us or me. No words can hurt me. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And then the same chords, that could be on the same chords as well. B or something, and then it goes up to the chorus, and then it goes up to this bit here.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Does everyone
So
like it?
are you guys
Is it rocky enough for you?
I'll do the last can't keep.
Yeah. Be yourself. Or something like that.
And then I sing, and then maybe she can say be yourself, and then I say it so it flows.
Yeah, you can do that. That's call and response. Yeah.
Okay, should we try it then?
Sounds good.
You know, sometimes for some people with learning difficulties, it can be quite hard to be sociable. For people with autism, that is one of the hardest things, is the social aspect, depending on the spectrum, of course, but engaging with others, having empathy. So being in a group and working together towards an objective, writing a song, creating something together, and to see their development in that, befriending each other and learning about collaboration and cooperation, and also seeing friendships emerge. And then to top it all off is the music. I've seen students start with having no idea about instruments, playing any instruments, or even having the confidence to sing or express themselves, seeing them like explore different instruments and becoming really good at it, and really discovering that they have an incredible sense of rhythm, a sense of timing, and poetry inside of them. So it has been interesting, actually, very interesting. The plan is to continue with what we have created here, to continue with the outreach program. We do workshops across special schools and mainstream schools in Croydon to invite new members to come in and really experience what Soda Jam can do for them. Luckily, with Soda Jam or Club Soda, there is still that support network for young people to do something extracurricular. But in my opinion, there is not enough, because it's not just about music, but it's about other art, dancing, for example, singing, or performing arts, media. There could be so many other groups that could be formed or resources offered across the spectrum for young people to venture out and to explore. Hopefully merging what Club Soda does through Soda Jam and the DJ sessions to kind of find a way to merge and to create a wider network for people with learning difficulties to socialize more and to stop that barrier of entry, the barrier of going to gigs, going to social events, and be less excluded. Just never know unless somebody's offered that opportunity to explore. You just don't know how it can change somebody's life. You just don't know.